All right, gentlemen, real talk. If your mornings don't feel the way they used to, slower energy, weaker confidence, fewer of those moments you miss, you're not alone. And here's the thing, you're already drinking coffee every single day. But what if that same cup could do more than just wake you up? What if it could restore your energy, improve your circulation, and yes, even bring back the strength you thought was gone for good? I'm Dr. Emily Carter. I've spent more than a decade as a urologist, helping men over 50 and 60 face these exact struggles. And here's the truth. The answers aren't always found in a prescription bottle. Sometimes they're already sitting in your kitchen cabinet. Today, I'm going to show you how to upgrade your morning coffee into a powerful tool for blood flow, testosterone, and performance, so your day and your mornings feel alive again. Let's start simple, with cinnamon. Not the kind you dump half a jar of onto French toast, but just a pinch in your coffee. Here's why it matters. Cinnamon is one of nature's best blood sugar regulators. Studies show it can lower fasting blood sugar by as much as 25 to 30%. And that's a big deal because when your blood sugar spikes and crashes all day, it slowly destroys the tiniest blood vessels in your body, including the ones that control your erections. We're talking about vessels thinner than a strand of hair. They're the first to get damaged when blood sugar is out of control. Think of it like pouring syrup through a straw. Eventually it clogs. Cinnamon helps keep that flow smooth. But there's more. Cinnamon also has a natural warming effect. It gently relaxes blood vessels through something called vasodilation, the same pathway medications like Viagra work on. That means better circulation, not just to your brain and muscles, but to the places that matter most. And here's the bonus. When you add it to coffee, it doesn't just help your body, and it tastes amazing. It turns a boring cup of coffee into something that feels like it came from a specialty cafe. No sugar crash, no jitters, just steady, balanced energy. Next up, cocoa powder. And no, I don't mean the sugary hot chocolate mix from the grocery store. I'm talking about real, unsweetened cocoa, the kind that's so dark it almost looks black. Just a teaspoon stirred into your coffee can change the game. Here's why. Cocoa is loaded with flavonoids, natural compounds that boost nitric oxide in your body. If you don't know, nitric oxide is basically the master switch for erections. It tells your blood vessels to open up wide and let blood flow in. When you're young, your body makes plenty. But after 50, nitric oxide production drops by nearly half, and that's one of the reasons performance slows down. Cocoa helps turn that switch back on. In fact, research published in the Journal of Hypertension showed that men who consumed cocoa daily saw a 30% improvement in blood flow. Results similar to some prescription medications, but without the side effects. And it's not just about circulation. Cocoa also lifts your mood. It contains anandamides, sometimes called the bliss molecules, the same chemicals your brain produces when you're in love. Plus, it's rich in phenylethylamine, a natural antidepressant. Half of performance is mental, and cocoa helps get your head in the right place. On top of all that, cocoa is a great source of magnesium, a mineral most men over 60 don't get enough of. Magnesium supports testosterone production, muscle function, and deeper sleep. So yes, cocoa in your coffee makes it taste like a mocha, but it's also fueling your body where it really counts. One small spoonful a day, and you're not just enjoying a richer cup, you're giving your arteries and your hormones the support they need. Now let's talk about something a little less common, maca powder. This root comes from the high Andes Mountains in Peru, where it's been used for thousands of years. Locals call it natural Viagra. But here's the truth. It doesn't work like Viagra at all. Instead of forcing blood flow for a few hours, maca works on the control center of your body, the hypothalamus and pituitary gland. Those are the master switches for your hormone system. Maca doesn't dump hormones into your body. It helps your body produce more of its own, naturally and steadily. That's why the benefits build over time. In one study, men who took Maca daily for 12 weeks reported significant improvements in desire, performance, and even sperm quality. But here's the thing, you won't feel it overnight. It takes consistency, but when it clicks, it feels sustainable. Maca is what scientists call an adaptogen, meaning it helps your body adapt to stress. And let's be real, stress kills testosterone faster than anything else. By calming the stress response and balancing your hormone system, Maca helps restore that natural spark. As for taste, Maca has a slightly nutty butterscotch flavor. Some guys love it right away. Some take a week or two to get used to it. Pro tip: start with yellow maca, which is the mildest. Red maca is best for prostate health, and black maca is considered best for stamina. Just 1 teaspoon in your coffee a few days a week can set your body back on the right track. And the longer you use it, the more your body responds. All right, this next one might sound a little strange. Coconut oil in your coffee. I get it. The first time you hear it, it sounds weird. But trust me, there's real science behind it. Here's the deal. Testosterone is made from cholesterol and healthy fats. For years, men were told to eat low-fat everything. Skim milk, fat-free yogurt, margarine instead of butter. And what happened? A whole generation of men starved their hormone production. No raw materials, no testosterone. Coconut oil fixes that. It's packed with medium-chain triglycerides, or MCTs. Unlike regular fats that have to go through your whole digestive system, MCTs go straight to your liver and get converted into energy almost instantly. Think of it as premium fuel your body can use right away. Studies show that men who consume MCTs can have up to 20% higher testosterone compared to men eating other types of fats. On top of that, MCTs support thyroid health, which controls metabolism and energy. But let's get practical. When you blend a teaspoon of coconut oil into hot coffee, it turns into this rich, creamy, latte-like drink. Not an oily mess, but smooth, frothy. Almost like something you'd pay $5 for at a cafe. The fat also slows down caffeine absorption. Instead of that sharp spike and crash, you get a steady release of energy that carries you through the morning. Last but definitely not least, ginger. You've probably used it in cooking or tea, but in your coffee, this one might surprise you. Here's why it matters. Ginger is like rocket fuel for your circulation. It's loaded with compounds called gingerols and shotols, powerful anti-inflammatories that help blood vessels open up, reduce stiffness, and keep your blood flowing smoothly. And get this, ginger doesn't just boost circulation. Studies show it can actually increase testosterone production. How? By protecting your testicles from oxidative stress, basically the daily wear and tear that drags testosterone down. Think about it. Your testicles are sensitive organs. Heat from sitting all day, pressure from tight clothes, toxins from the environment. All of that chips away at hormone production. Ginger helps defend them, keeping testosterone levels steady. One study even showed a 17% increase in testosterone after 3 months of daily ginger. Now at this point, you might be thinking, am I supposed to turn my kitchen into a chemistry lab every morning? No, not at all. The key here is to keep it simple. Here's what I recommend. Week 1, start with cinnamon. Just a 1/4 teaspoon in your coffee every morning. Notice how your energy feels, how steady it is through the day. Week 2, keep the cinnamon and add 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder. It gives you a rich mocha flavor and adds that nitric oxide boost. Week 3, try maca powder 3 times this week, maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday. See how your mood, energy, and drive feel after a couple of weeks. Week 4, add either coconut oil or ginger, whichever sounds more appealing. Start small, half a teaspoon of oil or a thin slice of ginger. That's it. No need to dump all 5 in on day 1. If you do, your stomach will hate you and you'll probably quit. This is about building a new habit, not forcing it. Gentlemen, getting older doesn't mean giving up your energy, your strength, or your confidence. Decline is not inevitable. It's optional. The truth is, your body is still capable of amazing things, even at 60, 70, or 80. It just needs the right fuel. If this message spoke to you, drop a comment and tell me what you're putting in your coffee. Your story might be the spark another man needs to change his life. And if you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more real talk about men's health after 50. No judgment, no hype, just practical steps that work. Until next time, stay strong, gentlemen. Your best years aren't behind you. They're still right here, waiting for you.